Hello, everyone. Tom Reimer, the percussion manager at Dynasty, here today with Dave Isaacs from INoV8 Winter Percussion. Wanted to talk with Dave a little bit today about his program, about their 2017 production, and just give you a little bit of insight. So, Dave, welcome. Could you introduce yourself and tell us about your role with INoV8?
Thanks. Yeah, I'm Dave Isaacs. I'm the ensemble director and the program coordinator. I really what that means is I run the day to day, and I do most of all the design you see. Also with other consultants that I bring in or talk to weekly about what I should be doing. But yeah, from the floor and the uniforms, the music and the drill, that's all me. I think that kind of comes from a necessity because we're a new ensemble. We don't really have the money to pay for designers, but it was also kind of my brainchild. So what you see is what's inside me. So
Cool, excellent. Well, Dave, could you tell us a little bit about the 2017 production for INoV8, the title and what it's all about?
yeah, sure. The show this year is entitled "The Ripples Must Be Endless." It started with just an idea of what I wanted to see and hear, and what I thought was kind of the state of the art. I was inspired by some soundtracks and the storyline from Interstellar and Cloud Atlas, and it's basically about how one man or one idea can make a difference and change everything throughout history, the world, and how you view the world. And so we try to do that in subtle ways and in big ways through either the narration or what you see happening on the floor.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I haven't actually. I saw the show. It must be about a month ago now. I streamed it on Flow Marching. I'm stoked to see it in its kind of final form. I
Yeah.
thought I'd really like. I definitely got the sense that the theme was played out in like a bunch of musical and visual ways. So I'm excited to see how it's evolved over time. One other thing, Dave, I would love to talk to you about is your relationship with Dynasty, your experience with the gear or the service, and just your thoughts on that.
Cool. Yeah. My experience with Dynasty goes back to when I was marching at Rhythm X in '07, and that was the first time I'd actually touched a Dynasty instrument. And we were using the shorty snares at that time. I just remember really loving the way the shorties sounded, and we even used them the next year, and we're really happy with the sound. And then I even worked with them a little bit in '09 when we got the full size snares, and I was super impressed by just how much those little snares could, how much sound that they could get. And we were really competitive with that. And you know, throughout time, I was lucky enough to come to schools. The school I'm working with now is also using Dynasty. I walked in and they had all Dynasty instruments, so that was really cool. And fast forward to today, when I decided that we would go with Dynasty for INoV8. It's really the one working with you and Matt have really made me happy as far as the relationship goes. You're always there when I need to call or have an issue or need something overnighted or whatever, and which has been great. The instruments themselves, one, they stand up over time, which is something that I noticed back when I was at Rhythm X. The quads cannot be beat as far as durability. And the sound that we get out of the Dynasty instruments kind of matches the sound that I want to get, more or less because of our aggressive nature, the way I have these kids play. I'm able to get a lot more tone out of the drums than I could for any other drum I've used before. And I've used several other brands before just in my marching career. But even when I muffle the bottom head or put all kinds of muffling in the bass drums, I get such a sweet tone. And we've gotten all kinds of compliments this season.
That's awesome. Thanks, man. Really appreciate all your insight. Best of luck out at Date.